Yeah. Anu, and then Ryan.
So I actually have 2 points to make. One,
Yes,
I
please.
feel you're about the market, the way the market works. I think there is market failure
Yes.
because typically in economics, when you're talking about a market, is a price.
Yes.
So when you look at Google searches, etc., all that is free. But what people have to understand is they are monetizing the data they are getting. So you are the product here.
Exactly.
So you have become the product, and it's your information that is being sold, and that's how they're making the money.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you have a model to take care of that.
I know.
So that traditional market where the prices, price determines how transactions happen, is gone.
Yeah.
My second point was what you said, that not breaking up big tech. My concern here is that where was antitrust when Facebook was taking over Instagram and taking over WhatsApp?
Yeah.
So you are letting these companies become bigger and getting into all kinds of different places, right? So that is where there should be regulation, right?
Yes.
So allowing them to get bigger and say, okay, we are getting the advantage of cheaper something and so on and so forth, it is not, you cannot just sit back and say, okay, that's fine, right?
Yeah. No.
So where is antitrust and what has been happening with antitrust in this country?
It's been horrible. In fact,
Yeah.
I think for the last 10 years, if I remember correctly, there's only been one objection to a big merger. A merger review. So that means they promise that, oh, after this merger, consumer prices are going to go down, the welfare is going to go up, but there is no resources in terms of personnel and money and time to go back and check, did this actually turn out to be true? Right. So they give out all these promises when the merger is taking place, and after that, no one checks on them. It's actually a big research project, actually, if somebody has the time and money to do, but then no corporation is going to fund that research. So
But
you're right.
That's
You're
about
right.
the government, and
It
the
is-
government is not
Yes,
doing
it
its
is.
job.
It is. It is.
If you go and stay in Trump
Mhm.
Trump Hotel, you can actually get a merger passed.
That is true, right?
Yeah, I had two questions. So when you had the graph showing market concentration
Yes.
after 2000 goes up, it went back up to where I was in 1980. So my question, the thing that raised for me was, so it's exactly when the internet bubble burst. So if the percentage of explanation for it rising is that Pets.com and all these pointless companies disappeared, we're not any worse off. So if the 1980s were okay, it seems like now would be okay. I don't really think the consumer is harmed by all those worthless companies being gone. So if that explains the concentration, it doesn't seem like I should care.
I
And then
agree.
the second thing is Amazon being lumped in with these companies. Like I wonder if I should care about that either, because Amazon seems great. Like these other stories are scary, but Amazon's given us 20 years
Amazon
of being parasites on their desire to have a monopoly, and it's great. Like it's super cheap and it's awesome. So like, I think, why is Amazon so bad?
So Amazon, the reason why people go after Amazon, I haven't gone after Amazon, is that they are a huge platform, and they initially used to be just a two-sided market. They were just providing us this stuff from other people.
Yeah.
Now they have their own products, and they have changed the algorithms so that their products come on top. In fact, there was a case in India where the Indian competition regulator told Amazon, you cannot sell your products. Which, funny as it might sound, customers did not like. Because they suddenly logged on to Amazon looking for those. They didn't realize it was Amazon product, because they don't sell it as Amazon product. They sell it as a third party, which actually is a company owned by Amazon. So this cat and mouse game is going on. I do agree with you that actually eliminating those small, like no one cares.
Mhm.
But that's the minor aspect. The broader picture for me is that it prevents new firms from ever starting, because they look at Amazon like, how are we ever going to compete with them? Our only hope to make money out of this venture is if they pick us up, and that is my concern.
I'll just add that with regards to Amazon, like Amazon increasingly owns a large portion of the internet in terms of web hosting. And so if you
That's
want
true.
to create
That's true.
a new website, you have to then
Amazon
almost
Web
host
Services.
on Amazon,
Yeah,
on
AWS.
Amazon servers. And so it then becomes very, very difficult to launch a business
So if
or
at all,
anything.
exactly, if at all there is a breakup, that would be a breakup I would recommend, where AWS is separate from Amazon.com. So AWS is the Amazon Web Service that I think Tina was talking about. So separate them, because then there's a conflict of interest. Same thing like the accounting firms have that conflict of interest. you're their consultant, and they're accounting for. Yeah. Any final questions? Any more questions, please? Tom.
We talked about lobbying and kind of the pernicious influence of lobbying. But I don't know, maybe you covered this, and I just kind of skipped over it or something. But I think two of the companies that you're covering here, Amazon and
Google.
Apple,
Yeah.
are the first $1 trillion corporations in the world, with a
Yes.
market value of $1 trillion.
Yes.
So these are becoming like the biggest, just the concentration of capital and
Yes.
the financial leverage seems like it becomes a possible anti-democratic force.
Yes.
They become bigger than
Yeah.
world governments.
For many years, Apple sat on their billions, not knowing what to do, and what most companies are doing. And there's a lot of statistics I did not show you. One statistic is the profitability of companies, just the share of profits is going up, and what they're doing mostly is just buying back shares, just buying because they really don't, or buying other companies, and because there are no real investment, they're not doing anything, and so yeah. There's a reason why, despite our economic growth and low unemployment numbers, real wages are not, wages are kind of stagnant. So that's actually what got people to look at these aspects and getting to antitrust.
Because this company, they have so much economic and political power.
Yes.
Now Denmark, I think maybe you know, has a state department, has created two state departments. One that deals with all the states, and one with this company in Palo Alto. They have an ambassador.
Oh, okay.
That's because
Yeah.
it's a big concern for a democracy.
In fact, I
and
forgot the number, but if Facebook were to be a country, we're like the 5th biggest country, or the 3rd biggest, something like that, country in the world. So
I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
This approach. I don't
something
know
like
what
that.
it's going to
So
be.
it is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are. I'm the same. I'm the one to enforce myself. The time, time out kind of thing. All right, folks. Thanks for coming. I hope it was good.